The Galactic Council chamber fell silent when Ambassador Chen placed the platter on the crystalline table. Steam rose from the charred meat, seasoned with Terran herbs that filled the air with an aroma the assembled aliens had never encountered. "What?" hissed Krotok, the Vraxian delegation leader, his 4 eyes narrowing in suspicion. "Is that?" Chen smiled politely, the expression lost on most species present. Lunch. The tension in the room was palpable. For 3 cycles, the Council had debated Earth's application for membership. The humans were weak, they said. Fragile, their homeworld was a death trap of extreme weather, toxic flora and fauna that saw them as food. Yet somehow, these soft-skinned bipeds had not only survived, but thrived. "You dare bring food to these proceedings?" Krutok's mandibles clicked in agitation. The Vraxians were the Council's primary military force, apex predators on a world where only the strongest survived. Standing nearly 3 meters tall with armored exoskeletons and razor-sharp claws, they considered themselves the galaxy's ultimate warriors. "I dare," Chen replied calmly, cutting into the meat. "You've questioned our strength, our worthiness. You've called us prey animals, playing at civilization. I thought a demonstration was in order." Councillor Yith, a gelatinous Quellian, pulsed nervously. "Ambassador Chen, perhaps this is unwise." "Tell me, Krutok," Chen interrupted, his tone still pleasant. "What's the most dangerous predator on Vrax Prime?" Krutok's thorax swelled with pride. "The Raxter, obviously. 14 apex hunters with electromagnetic sensing organs. They fear nothing. We Vraxians evolved alongside them, learned to match their ferocity. It made us what we are. Fascinating." Chen took a bite of the meat, chewing thoughtfully while the aliens watched in confused horror. "And you've never eaten one?" "Eaten?" Krotok's voice rose to a screech. "The Raxter are sacred. To kill one is to prove yourself a true warrior. To eat one would be," he struggled for words, "unthinkable, blasphemous." Chen nodded, swallowing. "On Earth, we call that being on top of the food chain." He gestured to the platter. "This is grilled shark, specifically great white shark. For millions of years, they were our ocean's apex predator. 12-foot-long hunters with rows of serrated teeth, capable of detecting a single drop of blood in 25 million drops of water." The chamber erupted in shocked chittering and hissing. You killed and ate your apex predator," whispered Councillor Yith. "Oh, this isn't even our apex predator," Chen continued casually. "This is just what we eat when we want seafood. Our actual apex predators, well, those are extinct now. We killed the last one about 10,000 years ago." Krotok slammed his primary claw on the table. "Impossible. No prey species could. We're not prey," Chen said, and for the first time, his voice carried an edge. "That's what you don't understand. You look at us and see soft skin, no claws, no armor. You see weakness. But do you know what we see when we look at you, Krotok?" The Vraxian warrior said nothing. Chen stood, pulling up a holographic display. "Let me tell you about Earth. Gravity 20% higher than Council standard. Atmospheric oxygen content that would be toxic to most species here. Weather systems that generate winds capable of leveling cities. Tectonic activity that regularly reshapes continents. And fauna," he smiled. "Where do I even begin?" Images flickered through the display. Saltwater crocodiles, polar bears, venomous snakes, microscopic parasites, cassowaries, hippos. Box jellyfish. We share our world with creatures that could kill any of you without effort. We swim in waters with animals that see us as food. We hike through territories claimed by predators that outweigh us 3-1. We've been stung, bitten, poisoned, and mauled. And we survived. Not by being strong or fast or having natural weapons. Chen advanced the display to show human technology, weapons, cities, spacecraft. We survived by being smarter, more adaptable, more relentless than anything that tried to eat us. We didn't just survive alongside Earth's predators. We conquered them, domesticated them, studied them, and yes, sometimes we ate them. But the Raxter are sacred to your people, Counselor Yith said to trying to understand. Because we respect their power, the Vraxian replied. But his voice had lost its certainty. And we respect the ocean's power, Chen agreed. Which is why we learned to cross it. We respect fire's power, so we learned to control it. We respect gravity, so we learned to escape it. Respect doesn't mean submission. It means understanding and adaptation. He pulled up another image. A human toddler, face smeared with chocolate, grinning at the camera. This is my daughter. She's 3 years old. By your standards, she's helpless. No claws, no venom, barely able to run. But I watched her chase off a dog 5 times her size by screaming at it. Because even our children have inherited something that made us the dominant species on a planet actively trying to kill us. And what is that? Asked Krotok quietly. The absolute refusal to accept that anything is beyond our reach. Chen's eyes swept the council chamber. You asked if humans are worthy of joining you. I ask, can you afford to reject a species that looked at the deadliest predators in their oceans and thought, I wonder what they taste like with lemon butter? The silence stretched finally. Counselor Yith pulsed a soft blue. I move to reconsider Earth's application. Seconded came a voice from the Thelian delegation. Krotok stared at the platter of grilled shark, his worldview crumbling. His people had spent millennia proving themselves against the Raxter, earning the right to stand beside them. These humans had simply eaten their way to the top. Motion passers, he said hoarsely. Welcome to the Galactic Council, Ambassador Chen. Chen inclined his head. Thank you. Now, who wants to try the shark? I promise it's delicious. No one moved except Krotok, who slowly extended one claw. I would like to taste what conquest flavor like. Chen grinned, cutting him a piece. That's the spirit. Fair warning, the we've brought recipes. Wait until you try barbecue.